I was not excited with the robots because they made so much noise while you're trying to act. It was like, ee! And you're having this really intimate scene, and they're just in the background causing so much pain to my ears.
Hello, how are we?
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
I am doing great. I am loving Hello Tomorrow so far.
Cool.
And I guess, Hank, for you first, I am really enjoying this adorable yet complicated dynamic that you have with Haneefah's character with Shirley. Can you talk about this burgeoning, for me, relationship? I don't know what's been going on behind the scenes, before the show started.
Yeah, they're very passionate people. Eddie is a gambling addict, an obsessive guy. Like a lot of lovable losers and lovable maniacs, he's doing it all for the love of a good woman. At least that's what he's telling himself. And he does really love her, but he's pretty self-destructive, and you do root for him to overcome that. But I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
Fingers crossed for him.
I know. Shirley's like, please let him
get your shit together.
Please.
Well, you're very enabling of Eddie, I must say.
Yes, you're right. I have shame.
Haneefah, Shirley also has a really interesting dynamic with Jack, where it really seems like she's the one that gets him best, or that is able to talk to him most directly. Can you talk about working with Billy Crudup?
I have told Billy that he is one of my favorite scene partners that I have ever worked with. The work that he's doing on this show specifically, he made me have to step up to a whole new level in my acting, which was incredibly exciting for me. It made me stretch myself in ways that I didn't know that I could. But I love our relationship. Actually, Billy is the one who kind of pulled me out of my slump of a job with APP and gave me an opportunity to have purpose in my life, a newfound purpose. And then I also met Eddie during. So it's really changed everything for me. So I'm delighted to work with Billy, and I'm delighted to have a lot of scenes with his character.
Herb seems to be someone who thinks he can sell anyone on anything, but he maybe goes too far in selling Myrtle on on going to the moon. Can you talk about that relationship and what he has to deal with, not just with Myrtle, but also the scene that I most recently saw with his wife that was hysterical?
Herb is willing to make personal sacrifices for what he believes is the greater good. And although maybe some people might think when they watch the show that, that sale with Myrtle didn't play out the way Herb wanted to, it's possible that Herb got what he wanted because he still got her to sign. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's an interesting question. But I love working with Allison. The first day that I worked with her, I was trying to be calm, because I was working with Hank, Billy and everyone. I was like, be professional, don't be weird. But then I was like, no, man, you only live once. And walked right up to her and I said, hey, Allison. She said, hey, Dewshane, nice to meet you. I was like, I just want to let you know, I'm a huge fan, right? I have some of her movies on Blu-ray. I don't even, have a Blu-ray player, but I have Milk and other movies with, because I'm I love certain actors and I love to observe what they do. And I just kept telling her every day, and Allison, you know what? I'm such a fan. And we did a few scenes together at the beginning and it was so locked in. Don't make fun of me.
I just think you have Blu-ray things, but no Blu-ray to play them on.
Yeah.
Really an existential fandom.
Yeah. And select Blu-rays, by the way. And, the first time that we worked together, we were so locked in. I think we just did one take of each size. So we went with a wide shot, medium, close up. And then we turned around and did the exact same thing. And we just worked really well together. So hopefully more of that in the future.
Yes, I hope so too. I love that. I also really love this retro futuristic world. I don't even know what year it actually is, but I want to try. I want to try all these gadgets.
Somewhere in the 50s. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Future 50s.
Yeah.
Right. The multiverse. We went to, someone
Exactly.
got
I might
much
be the
better technology.
multiverse. We might be in a parallel reality in this thing.
But for each of you, do you have a gadget or, a puppeteered robot that was most exciting for you to work with or that you thought was the funniest?
No, I was not excited with the robots because they made so much noise while you're trying to act. It was like, ee! And you're having this really intimate scene and they're just in the background causing so much pain to my ears. Like you really had to focus. I mean, they were cute. They're great for what they're good for in the story.
Well, also,
it's
the
so
robots,
hardcore.
they weren't CGI'd.
No.
They were there
With the
being
people.
operated by puppeteers who had to be in head-to-toe
Green
unitards so that they could be drawn out. That was a little distracting where, Blue Man Group, Green Man Group was like operating in front of you.
I will say this though. Shout out to our puppeteers because
Yeah,
they
were
were
awesome.
they were pouring martinis as the robot, but they've got to be kind of tucked out of the shot, and it was kind of interesting watching them figure out how to use the robot. Hopefully there's more robot conversations
like the
and scenes in the
robot
future.
stuff.
But
because
they
it was
look
really
great
nice.
for the show. They look great. They were scene stealers.
They look great, but so do you. All of you looked great. I cannot wait to see more. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.